Yeah, just a quick review of Hempvana Ultra Strength Pain Relief Gel for arthritis. So what's it for? I mean, why would you consider, using something like this? Well, basically it's made for arthritic type pain. So for instance, if you had like, knee arthritis or maybe you had like arthritis in your back, it might be worth, checking this out, putting it on, seeing how it works. But what's in it? I mean, what exactly makes it work? Well, anytime you're considering using a product like this, you need to ask yourself one question, and that is, what is the active ingredients? So what exactly is an active ingredient, and why is it important? Well, it's any ingredient that has a direct biological effect or pharmacological activity in the body. So in other words, this is the ingredient that really does the heavy lifting in the product, that really makes it work. So in the case of Hempvana Arthritis Pain Relief Gel, the active ingredient is menthol. Menthol works by giving you a cooling sensation when you put it on, and that cooling sensation stimulates nerves and it kind of distracts your brain, from perceiving pain signals. So that's basically how it works. So the big question is, does this give you permanent relief or temporary relief? Well, I think there's actually a lot of cases where you could get actually permanent relief from a product like this. So for instance, especially if you have like a muscular pain. So let's say you were like, helping a friend move, and the next day you woke up, you're like, oh, my back, you have arthritis in your back, but the muscles are just like really sore, and you can't do much with them. A lot of times when muscles start hurting or you overwork them, they can go into spasm, and then that creates pain in the muscle, and then the pain creates more spasm. So basically what you end up with is a pain, spasm, pain cycle going on in your muscles. So I think that's one instance where actually something like this will really be effective and could get you out of pain relief permanently, because putting this on, once or twice, let's say you put on the first time, you get some of the pain down, or maybe all of it, and then you do that again, the next time. So what you've done is you kind of broken up the pain, spasm, pain cycle, so your body can kind of reset itself, and then it gets back to normal. So I think in cases like that, this actually can get permanent relief for a lot of people. Fortunately, with a lot of chronic pain, like for instance, like, a lot of like arthritis in your back, spinal stenosis, or in your knee arthritis, a lot of times these can become chronic long-term problems. So for that, you really need a multi-pronged treatment approach. So you need several things really to get you out of relief and to get you permanent relief. So I'll give you an example. Like, let's say, for instance, you have back pain. We'll use that. Maybe you have arthritis in your back, and sometimes if you just overwork it, you do too much, that arthritis kind of flares up, muscles react, so on and so forth. And that goes on a while, and you put this stuff on, and you only get temporary relief. Well, here's the thing: you can use this to get permanent relief, and here's how. So you take another treatment for back pain. So you're using this. That's the first one. Another one is like exercise. So we all know that exercise is a proven treatment for like back pain and knee arthritis. It's a proven treatment that really helps. Been proven in a lot of randomized controlled trials in the literature. But hey, you can't do that right now because your back's hurting you so much. So what you do is you put this stuff on. Okay, that's the first treatment. And now the back pain's either not as bad or it's gone away. And now that'll enable you to do other things that can get you longer term relief. So for instance, taking the back, I'll show you a picture. Treat your own spinal stenosis is where I'm getting this stuff from. So there's a muscle in your back, a group of muscles. It's called your multifidus muscles. So this is kind of an up and coming thing. They're doing a lot of research now on the multifidus muscle, and I'll show you a picture. So you have this multifidus muscles that run level to level all the way from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top. And what they're finding is when they go around taking people with, like, say, herniated discs, failed back surgery, chronic back pain, acute low back pain, spinal stenosis, where basically we have a lot of arthritic changes in your back that maybe lead to a narrowing of a hole where a nerve comes out, spondylolisthesis. They go around looking at these patient populations like that, and they research it. And let's say they do an MRI of somebody that has like a herniated disc. They find just at the level, like say you have an L4-5 herniated disc, okay, that's pressing on a nerve on the right. They find just at the L4-5 level, the multifidus there is usually smaller than normal, just at that one level on that one side. A lot of times, let's say when people have like failed back surgery, the multifidus muscles really take a beating whenever you have any back surgery, because they have to retract the back muscles, one of them being the multifidus, and they can kind of, mess with those nerves that innervate the multifidus muscle. They're finding it doesn't conduct properly. So make a long story short, they're finding a lot of problems with the multifidus muscle with people with all kinds of back pain problems. Likewise, if you strengthen your back muscles, you do multifidus strengthening exercises, and I know there's some in here if you need a place to start. people get better when they do that. So here again, here's how this Hempvana pain relief gel can help you. You know, you can't do any exercise because you're hurting too bad. Put this stuff on, get some pain relief. Now you can start doing like multifidus strengthening exercises, something that after a week or two is going to strengthen your back muscles, get your multifidus back to normal, and then you're going to be out of pain forever. So that's how I think you need a multi-pronged treatment approach. So anyway, just other things, lots of things you can do. It's also proprioception. You can do exercises for that. They're finding that's decreased now in people with low back pain. Lots of stuff to do if you know how. But anyway, yeah, good product. Definitely check it out and give it a try.